They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? To all those beginner investors and traders out there, I hope you had a great weekend. Right now, we are back. This is Hood Money Investing. If you're thinking it's Wall Street, you need to do a U-turn and get your work from somewhere else because you pulled up on the wrong block. This is the block market. All right, I want to talk about GameStop. I do have a problem with Robinhood and an issue that was taking place with my GameStop play where the Gamma and the Delta had disappeared and I wasn't getting the funds. It wasn't accumulating. It was like $5 or $10 at a time. And Robinhood tends to have a lot of glitches that causes, a lot of investors to lose money. And it's something that they need to fix because they don't have a operating system that, you can contact or customer service, you can't call a customer service line and actually talk to a representative and have a problem or an issue dealt with. It's just, you're on your own. And I've had, hundreds of dollars taken from me just based on, probably thousands, if I add it all up, over the year that I've been, 2 years almost that I've been using Robinhood, but I'll do a separate video on that. I want to get into GameStop. All those beginner investor traders out there, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. So please, before you jump on the block market, make sure you do your recon. You get out there, make sure the snitches and the snakes and the jakes ain't out there before you put your work and your money out there on the stock market, the block market. Wicked. But I want to give all those beginner investor traders out there a little bit of confidence. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor or a guru. Do your own research, do your own recon. Never trust nobody's information but your own. But I am very, very confident in GameStop. And the reason being is because I grew up in GameStop's era, okay? And I really do have a lot of confidence in it. I went a little bit deeper. I got 200 shares. At the moment, we're down. But in the future, we're definitely going to be up. I don't really think people look at the gaming world and realize how much of a phenomenon it's becoming. Sooner or later, there are going to be a lot more people that are going to be employed, around the gaming world and the community that it's building. I mean, they have a company and a station like Twitch in China called Douya. It's like Douya International. They're like it's a stock that you could check out that they're involved in gaming and live gaming, and they have way more people in China. They have billions of people in China, 1 billion people in China. You know what I'm saying? And over here is over 450 million or something like that. Twitch only, has millions of viewers at a time. You know what I'm saying? Douya International, that stock that's involved with the gaming industry over there in China, they have billions of people. So I can only imagine what Douya International could possibly become. Even ARK Investing has bought stock in Douya, has taken stake in Douya, so, and like I said, do your own research. This is just my own research, my own recon. But but like I was saying, I don't think people really think of how, the digital world and quantum technology, how real that is, how, the system is actually, we're about to, really experience a real upgrade as far as technology. It's about to be 5G. We're talking about 6, 5, 6, 7D technology, the fifth, sixth, seventh dimension. China is already, using 6, 7D. You know what I'm saying? So, and, take Elon Musk's neural networking, for example, into consideration. And I know I'm just rambling, excuse me, but I'm just excited about, the the possibilities and the potential of GameStop because I grew up in that era when Electronic Boutique died. GameStop was all we had. So you think about what it's been around, 15, 20 years. It's about 20 years. And, they've, produced massive clients over the years. Yes, it's died down because the consoles, they're normally, up and down when the consoles are out. But, if you look at tech, right, everything has its time. GameStop was a little bit before its time. But now if you pay attention to, the world that we're coming into, you have to take into consideration that the digital world and technology and the gaming world is about to explode. I mean, I can guarantee you gaming is going to be 9 to 5s. People are already getting paid for it, but it's going to become the norm. I'm telling you, and I don't think people are paying that, any attention. So, I don't think people take into consideration how many people that game that, couldn't because they were at work, and the 4 or 5 months that they may have been off during, the pandemic that they were gaming. We're talking about real gamers, not just the gamers that came out and gamed because they didn't have nothing to do. I'm talking about maybe the 1,000,000+ people that were really gamers, and then when they had to work full 9 to 5s, they couldn't game as much as they could. It's just so many things that people aren't taking into consideration. You can go on CNN Business and you can check out some of the, big players that are investing in GameStop. We're talking about institutional investors that's purchased 435,000 shares. You know what I'm saying? You had a company that Sinvest Management LLC in October 7th. They purchased 3.6 million shares of GameStop. You have another country, Thriving Asset Management LLC, back in 7/31. That's July. They bought 49,000 shares. I mean, and then you have major players that are investing in GameStop like BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard. And then I don't think people have been doing their homework. They just keep talking about Ryan Cohen, and they're kind of, dissing him a little bit. And it's like, do you know what he did with Chewy and the other companies that he was a part of? I mean, this guy has great e-commerce skills and intellect when it comes to online business. It's phenomenal. And I don't think people take into consideration that he grew up in the gaming world, in the gaming, in the GameStop era. I don't think people take that into consideration. I really don't. You know what I mean? At this moment, I'm not betting on charts. I'm not betting on volume. I'm not betting on volatility. I'm betting on, I know the work. This work that I got is good. It's oils. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have the fiends coming. They're going to be lined up. I can guarantee it. In my personal opinion, remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru, or none of that. Do your own research. Don't trust nobody's information but your own. But I want to say this, my own personal opinion. I believe by next summer, GameStop is going to be just about around $100 a share. I think you should hold on to GameStop for years to come. That's just my belief. I mean, we're talking about neural networking. We're talking about gaming cafes. It's so much potential. And when I talk about neural networking, I'm talking about Elon Musk. I don't really think people take into consideration how, serious they are about, the digital system that they're setting up and the quantum technology that's coming. I don't think people really take this into consideration. So, and AI is definitely becoming, household. So, in-house, excuse me. Almost everyone has Siri's if you have a phone, or an Alexa, or, so I don't I think people take into consideration the realm GameStop is in. Like, it's in its own realm. It's still brick and mortar. They can do partnerships with other businesses that are looking to sell their products. It's just so much that they can do. They're doing online now. You can get shipped overnight. I mean, now you can buy online, pick up at the store. I mean, we have a deal they've made with Microsoft. You have a potential deal that's going down, that's in the works. It talks within the next 4 to 6 weeks with Sony. It's just, I mean, it's so much that can be done with GameStop. I don't really think people taking into consideration how much GameStop has the ability to blow. We talking about making employees gamers, where you have opportunities to come in, not only get the questions answered that you need for games and upcoming games and the systems and the technologies, because they are going to have to know all this stuff, because the new technology that's coming up, they're going to have to be versed in this, okay? And we're talking about, it's so much that they can do because they are linking with the Microsoft network, and the abilities. They're going to link, stores to other stores. So we talking about, which employee has the highest score in a certain game, or, you have customers coming in that are members that can play against employees if they have the highest score. You can pay gamers to play in game cafes and it's just so much that can be done. It's just so much that can be done. I don't think people are talking about ARK Investment and how they've, taken a stake in Doya International, and they are a gaming corporation or company that they deal with gaming, networking, live gaming and stuff like that. They're sort of like a Twitch. It's like a Twitch. And, people don't take into consideration how many people are in China, because they're not doing their homework. This is stuff that, it's billions of people in China. It's only 400 and something million people, or 500 million people in the United States. Twitch only averages millions of viewers. You see what I'm saying? China, billions is possible. Million, we talking about tens of millions of viewers. You know what I'm saying? Check out Doya International. It's definitely something that you might want to take a peek into. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is the block market. You think you turned made a left, came to Wall Street. Nah, you made a wrong turn and you ended up on the block market. This is HoodMoney Investing. You know what I mean? But like I said, please do not listen to me. Do your own research. Please don't trust nobody information but your own. This is just me doing my research, and I'm excited about the future for GameStop. I came up in GameStop era when electronic boutique disappeared. That's all we had was GameStop. They were there for us, and I don't think people think about all the GameStop members like me that got older that still game. We never disappeared. We just started working. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So, with the everything changing now, you can play on your phone. It's so many different things that they can do to GameStop to accommodate, this new era that we're coming into. And it's going to be, I guarantee it. I mean, this is just how I feel. So, I don't want to keep rambling and talk your head off, because at this point, I'm not betting on stocks. Charts. I'm not betting on volatility. I'm not betting on volume. I'm not betting on the short squeezes, because yes, the short squeeze is definitely looking like it's going to cause GameStop to blow. I can definitely see that. But that is not the only reason GameStop is going to blow. I can guarantee it. They have too many big investors and intelligent investors and traders and businessmen and women that know exactly what they're doing in the e-commerce field. So, that's just my own personal opinion. Please do your research. And I'm going to be on GameStop for the next for years to come. I mean, I think it's going to last. It's going to be around for a while, and it's teaching me a lot. I'm learning how to read charts better. I'm learning about watching volume. I'm learning about people buying in and dumping and selling and buy low. Buy low, sell high. I'm just learning so much watching GameStop, and like I said, man, I'm falling in love with the process. Once you obtain the education, you can always get the money. So, not only am I interested in, my long plays, 5, 10 years, 15 years out the way, I'm also just interested in the process, man. Like, the money will come, the education is priceless. And I really want to put that out there. It really is, man. Like, I'm learning a lot. So to all those beginner investors and traders out there that may have a stake in GameStop, you might want to do your research on it, man, and you might want to hold. I'm telling you. I mean, before this week is out, it might be past 16, 17 bucks. And with the the shares is floating around, it's only a matter of time before it explodes. I just think by January, it's going to be almost $30 a share. And that's just my opinion. But like I said, do your homework. If you made a right, a left, you need to do a U-turn because you're going to see, buildings that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? They might have some boards up on the doors. You know what I'm saying? Might have somebody coming around the back to get that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, do your own homework. This is HoodMoney Investing. GameStop in the near future is the golden ticket. You heard that on HoodMoney Investing.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put y'all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.